I've been doing a lot of work here in the kitchen or in my soap laboratory. And I've got everything ready. I'm making a pine tar soap for men. This is going to be scented very manly-like. What I have done is I have taken some of my oils from this bowl. This is just all of the oils, and I've added it to this bowl with the pine tar just to mix it and get the pine tar a little more smooth in consistency. And I've got my lye solution here with some sodium lactate, because the pine tar is going to be quite a soft bar of soap, so sodium lactate will help to harden the bar, have a harder bar of soap, I guess, after it's all completely saponified and what's the wrong recipe, and you know, evaporated. So this is my recipe. It's going to be in this loaf here. It's 80 ounces or 2,270 grams, 2,270 grams. This is the fragrance that I have mixed. I've got a bunch of fragrances, and the two are well, there's 5 different fragrances that I used. The top 2 are from Midwest something company, and then the bottom 2 are from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and then pine needle essential oil I have also went ahead and used. But anyway, so yeah, this is my recipe. And, oh, the only thing I did not put in there was the white kaolin clay. So let me go ahead and get some of that real quick. There's always something that I forget every time. And I have seen quite a few videos where the pine tar soap becomes activated, becomes accelerated pretty quickly. And so, I don't know, I think I'll mix this in with the pine tar, just because I know that it's about 2 tablespoons worth. I'll put 1. No, I'm not putting any in the other recipe doesn't have any. Sorry, just thinking to myself here out loud. I thought I had myself all together, but even now I don't. All right, I'm a little out of frame because I just realized that I hadn't done anything else on video for this recipe, and I figured I should come on and show a little something. I don't know, personally I skip through the parts where the person on the video is measuring out all the oils and whatnot. I skip through that part to get to the good parts. So I tend to naturally weigh out all the oils when I'm making my own videos, because who wants to have people skipping through their videos, you know? And then I also tend to ramble on, so sorry about that. But I'm just going to mix this kaolin clay in with the pine tar that I've got in this bowl here. Just want to mix it all together real quick before I pour it all in. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the lye solution into the oils, mix that with my blender, my hand blender, and my stick blender, sorry. And then right as it's become emulsified, I will add the pine tar to the bowl of oils, the soap, I guess you could call it. So the essential oils or fragrance oils are all in this bowl with the pine tar, because one of them said that it accelerates slightly, and so does the pine tar. So I figured I'd add all of that in at the end and just mix it, continue to mix it with this whisk at the end. I think in most of the videos that I have seen, when people do that, it tends to stay more fluid. So I'm just hoping that I'll be able to, you know, be able to pour my my soap mixture into the mold without having to plop it in there, you know, because that's what happens when it accelerates. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this in here. Okay, here we go. So this is at trace already, even with just the oils. And that's really not the greatest, seeing as how this pine tar is going to make it accelerate pretty darn quickly. Let's get it all in here. Okay, here we go. The percentage of pine tar that I used in this recipe is 10%. Look at that. It's still pourable, but it sure is thickening up pretty darn fast. It does look like chocolate pudding. I've heard some people say that. Okay, I think it's pretty darn well mixed. I mixed this pine tar really well with the oils so that I wouldn't have such a hard time with it at this point in the process, you know. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and pour. this is going to fit perfectly in this mold. I made just the right amount. I had to play around with soap milk, change up the recipe a few times, or, you know, just the percentage of oils. Not really the percentage of oils, what am I trying to say? The gram number of total oils that I was to use in this recipe. This mold holds 2270, I think it is, 2280, something like that, grams total, flat, you know, without super high top. I really like flat topped soaps. Anyway, what is the number? 2270. There we go. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Look at that. You can see just a few bits here of the pine tar that I didn't quite get mixed in very well. Look at that. Anyway, yeah, so I am super excited to get this done. To have been able to get this done this weekend, and I can't wait. Cannot wait to be able to unmold it and cut this bad boy. I actually have another recipe coming up for y'all, and I will explain that to you in the next video. It's another pine tar recipe. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in this far. I will have to wait a couple days, but for you guys, it'll be just a few seconds, and we'll be cutting this lovely loaf together. Until then, ciao. Hey guys, so I am here with my loaf of pine tar soap, and I'm getting ready to cut this bad boy. I just got home from work. It is 12:30 in the morning, and I just couldn't help myself any longer. It's been 48 hours, almost 48 hours, and I want to cut this bad boy open and see how it has done. But first, I can see what looks like white spots on this loaf, but if you look a little closer, it's bubbles. They're air bubbles. So I mixed a lot of air bubbles in, and then there's some dark spots here, and those are just bits of the pine tar that didn't get completely emulsified with the rest of the batter. Anyway, this is the best part of all. I always say the fun part is the reveal and the cutting, the unmolding. Oh, let me put on some gloves. I don't like touching the fresh soap with my fingers. I want to get my fingerprints all over the soap, so gloves I shall use. These are just extras that come home with me from work, whatever's been in my pockets. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this bad boy out of the mold. There we go. And to my surprise, this is quite a sturdy bar. Look at how crisp these lines are all the way around, even on the corners. If you can see those, the corners are unharmed. So the sodium lactate that I've added to the recipe really does make a difference in the overall quality of the soap bar. In my opinion, it's made it harder just right at the beginning. So I hope this isn't going to be hard to cut. We'll see. I did not clean off this soap cutters after the last use. I should have done that. My bad. This is part of the prep that I did not do. I'm lazy. I guess. Yeah, so this is definitely a man scent that I've used on this loaf, and I will list it down in the I will list the fragrance oils and essential oils blend that I created down in the information box below the video. But there's like 5 different things that I used. So it's gonna be quite a bit of info down there. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and cut this bad boy, because I tend to jibber jabber and say nothing all at the same time. So let's go for the cut. Wow, it's so hard. So hard. Oh, boy. Okay. A nice little block left over. That was hard. Let's go for the middle section here. It is definitely piney. Definitely piney. And do you see the outline, the darker brown outline around the perimeter of the soap bar? That's the color that it will be after it fully cures. Some little bubbles, air bubbles. But overall, a nice bar of soap. And it smells good. It's definitely a piney scent, but I can still pick up some of the other fragrances that are in there also. I was worried that it was going to be too piney, because the essential oil that I added was a pine needle essential oil. So I wonder though, just can't get enough of that scent. I wonder if the pine tar adds some of the pine scent as well. Just curious. But overall, I'm really happy with the outcome of this bar. And I took some of the scent to work on a paper towel for some coworkers to smell and give me their honest opinion. And the security guard there asked me if I would sell him 3 or 4 bars of this soap. because he liked it. And he buys goat milk soaps and stuff like that from Publix anyway, so he knows a good bar of soap when he sees it. And he knows that I have been making soaps. I've even given him 2 or 3 different bars to try out. So he asked me if I would sell him some. So I've got to figure out how to price my soaps. Like, what am I gonna sell them at if people want to purchase them? There's a website that I can become a member of, I guess, or purchase a subscription for a monthly cost. I forget what it's called, but a lot of small business people use that website to help them price their products. And it's also useful in doing their, you know, count of, you know, how much they sold and how much product they still have left, that kind of thing. All right, so I'm trying to get an even cut on this last one here. And it looks like it's gonna be 2 pretty even slices of soap here. Look at that. And all I got was 1 little tester bar. Nice. Very nice. So that was the end bit. And all right, so let me count up my soap bars, see how many I got here. Thirteen bars of soap. And I don't know why, but these 2 are shorter by about 1/4 inch than the rest of them. Interesting. I don't know how that worked out. See what I mean? These 2 are a little bit shorter. I don't know how that happened. Maybe I cut the last little bar the wrong way. That's probably what happened. Okay, so that was 13 bars of soap and about 3/8 of an inch slice of tester bar here. Nice. All right, well, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. And thank you so much for checking in on and watching my video and staying till this far if you have. And yeah, so I guess I'll catch you on the next one. Ciao.